Hello, hello, it's Simone. I am here with a Jobonichi? No, with a Hobonichi Weeks Journal with Me video. I'm still catching up in March, which is totally okay. If you don't know, I recently moved. Well, actually, I moved in March, and this week is a very special week to document because it goes from Humpty Dumpty Dum. I'm gonna have so many great projects in March, and everything is going to be so awesome to what the heck? We just signed a lease agreement and we need to move in 2 weeks. Um, which is really fun to see how the whole week changed and how it absolutely um, made our life a bit crazy. So, yes, it is totally okay for me to be behind, which I don't really want to call it behind because I am actually documenting um, snippets of each day in my Hobonichi cousin. And this is just a really relaxing creative practice to use this weeks and to decorate with pretty stationery that I own. Or, well, actually, I have started to challenge myself what stationery I'm using here. But it is just some fun stuff that I like to do because I love the weeks format because I did this last year and it was a lot of fun, and so I decided to continue this in 2021. So far so good. I haven't really, ever since I moved, I haven't been able to get back into this, and I wasn't sure whether this was because I don't enjoy it anymore, whether I don't, for some reason, the spare time that I have is less now than before, even though I'm not doing other things, which is also not really true. Because I actually started another job just before I moved, so maybe moving and having another job is just taking its toll. It took forever to feel like I'm back where I was before. And that is right around when I filmed this video, which is actually the first one in the weeks in the new place, if that makes sense. So all the other videos that you saw before, I filmed at the old place back in February and the beginning of March. And now this one is the very first one that I filmed in May, um, in the new place. Still catching up in March. In February, I'm like this storyteller telling you what I'm doing. In February, I started to participate in Rimo, and I sent out lots of happy mail, and I also received lots of happy mail. Um, Everybody sent little tiny things and included stuff in their happy mail that I wanted to document or use and maybe even honor the person that sent it. I wanted it to be used in a special way. And so I decided to use each stuff from each envelope, from each happy mail on one of the spreads in this week's. What I didn't really think about is that when I get 20 mails, 20 happy mails, and I am using each one in per weekly spread, then I was already at 20 weeks ahead, planning ahead, kind of, or having the material for 20 weeks ahead when I was in March. So, in the long run, that is not going to work. In the meantime, I am just not going to think about that and will use this and work at that on that challenge and create with the stuff that people send me as long as it works. And when it doesn't work anymore, then I will come up with a different solution. But I'm not going to worry or stress about this, which is not really a thing to stress about, to be honest, while I enjoy it and while it works. And when I have 52 and we're already in December and I'm still in June, then maybe then I will think about it. So, the Hobonichi Weeks is a weekly layout with 7 days on the left side in a horizontal layout, and then you have grid on the right side. I have been using the layout very religiously, traditionally, all through last year, but that felt kind of repetitive. And so I wanted not only to use different items that I receive in Happy Mail. Sometimes they're really challenging, sometimes they're amazing. Well, not that the challenging things aren't amazing, but sometimes these things are really hard to use in this week's. And so I really love the challenge that they give me to be creative with the layout, the way I create the spread. And I have decided to branch out from this traditional layout with writing about each day on the left side, and then maybe creating a beautiful, in my eyes, maybe not in yours, a beautiful collage on the right hand side, to be more open to different kinds of spreads. And mostly the way the spread is created is dictated by the material that I'm using, which has led to these horizontal spreads in a way, these stripy spreads in the past weeks. And I'm going to see if that is now the new thing, or if when I choose the next one, and I hope to be able to film one or two or three even this week when I'm recording the voiceover, because I'm really, really excited to have finally found the groove to be creating in this. I do have another journal, the Hobonichi Cousin, as you can see up here. It's not the cousin, well, it is a cousin day free, where I also write about random stuff. I love to create crazy collages in there, be a bit more artsy. Journally, I don't want to limit it to one specific style. Just whatever I need at the moment, I want to put in there. And since as I said before, didn't really have a lot of time in March and April, I was always torn between all of those different notebooks, and I gravitated more towards the cousin. But right now, I'm caught up, if that is a thing, in that, and I can spread my time out more evenly onto all the different things that I'm using. And so I feel like I'm back. I don't want to jinx it, but maybe there is more time in my day than I had originally thought, or was actually worried about, that for some reason my time has vanished. Yeah, those crazy gray hair are mine, and I'm actually pretty proud of them. Every time I go to the stylist and get my hair cut, they always want to offer me color as well. But I don't really. I don't want to say I don't care, because then I could also put in color. I really do like the gray touch in my hair. So I will keep it, because every gray hair on that head has been earned. Oops, I'm supposed to pick up my son right now, so I will do that. He has been playing baseball. I really enjoy creating. This color scheme is more of a cherry blossom color scheme. The sticker sheet that I'm using is by Audrey Okea. And I received it as a gift from my friend Amy, and I love how it turned out. I used blues, reds, and pinks, and tried to to use them in writing more. I'm not as I feel like my handwriting or lettering, whatever you want to call the way I'm using the watercolors and the paintbrush here, um, I've been better at this. I feel like I'm kind of rusty, so I should actually be able should actually create more so I get a bit more practice. Now I'm trying to use up all the rest of the stickers on this sheet because I was not only able to only use the sticker sheet on this spread, I was also able to finish it off, which makes me really happy. Um, yeah, she thought of me when she saw it and she decided to send it on, and so I'm excited. I don't know if you know, but I started a Ko-fi account and I would love for you to follow me over there. It is totally free. My content is free on there. I just feel like it's a nice platform to use for more in depth, some more photos of various different spreads and stuff. And yeah, hop on over there, follow, and I will do a giveaway at the end of May. um, Only Ko-fi followers will be eligible, so make sure you follow me, and I hope to see you soon. Until then, bye. Have a great day.